Hello, planet-saving tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV: The After Years with me, BlueAnkylo. Last episode, we reunited the team, knocked Cecil back, some sense back into him, and now we're watching the cutscene again, apparently. Perhaps through Cecil's eyes. This was the first time the real Cain visited, with Theodore somewhere back there. And then Edward visited. Terrible memories. Looks like he may not have maintained any self-control, but he did remain somewhere in there with Cecil watching all of this happen. Yeah. Dark Cecil. Thought we banished him. Well, that's a new one. They're getting very creative with their exclamation point text. So, one of the mysterious girls captured him. Somehow mind controlled him. Well, it makes more sense than Edward not being killed by Leviathan. Give it up, kid. Oh dear. Still not totally free, I guess. What did that girl do to him? Oh, looks like everybody else has woken up. Oh, he's talking through the whisperweed. Even that's failing him. Well, everyone's dead. Oh, sure, we're just out of range. You've heard theories, you say. Totally Majora's masking. Totally. Well, that's no moon then, if it can actually swallow a planet whole. Sorry. It has to be bigger than our planet, or just crash into us. Or at least more massive. You know what I mean? So, it's definitely an evil moon. This whole gravitational thing is a little confusing for me, but just roll with it. Just roll with it. Let it happen. Well, we wanted to go there. I've never flown a spaceship before, Sid. How am I supposed to know how to do an emergency landing on this thing? I'm actually surprised Golbez isn't manning the controls. He's the only one who could, like, realistically know how to pilot it. Maybe Kane was with them last time, I don't know. Riddy and Rosa, you know. Just smack them a couple times. That's how you break people out of their craziness, right? Yeah, just smack them. Theodore should. That's what he was taught when he was in training with Bix and Wedge. He's definitely fighting against the evil moon. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Or is everyone dead? Apparently Theodore survived. Kane, you're important. You betcha! Yay! We finally have access to the whole party! And we will never use most of them. Ever. Ever! So, I mean, I don't know for sure, but like some of these pretty much have to be in there. I know Rydia didn't fare terribly well on the last battle, but like, you know, it also kind of Rosa versus Porum as always, but Rosa's got the level advantage. And then, I mean, Edge is pretty good, but, like, can he be as good as Golbez? I don't think he can compete. So, I mean, other than those five, who would we ever want to bring? You know, Cecil, because he can guard the back row, I guess. But Theodore has better white magic than he does. Edge is pretty good at the DPS, and he has some new ninjutsu that's okay, and he's really fast. But most of his abilities are kind of, you know, he doesn't buff up like Kane and Theodore can. And then Golbez, of course, has all of the Aga pro black magic strats. Sid's terrible. Yang's not probably very good. Palom would be a good black mage replacement for Rydia, except he doesn't get summons, so that's dumb. Porum is a good replacement for Rosa, except, I don't know, there's nothing wrong with those two, just, you know, Edward's never coming again, Luca doesn't stand out enough. Ursula, I don't know, I mean, I don't really think Yang is that good, so I don't see why his daughter would be better. And then we got a quasi-red mage, white and black, that apparently can learn all the spells if you get it to level, like, 99, but that's probably not going to happen. And then a bunch of useless ninjas, and then a really useless secretary, and then the dolls we saved. So, you know, basically, there's a few people I might change a little, but this will probably do for most of the rest of the game. So, what could we do here? We do have a few extra equipments. Oh, I should probably go through and pick out all the best gear. I don't know how many Giant's gloves we have. I think Edge has another one, but they are really, really good. So maybe I should do that at least. Enhancement Sword, I believe, adds Intellect, which makes it pretty good for Golbez. I'm sure we'll be getting better weapons soon enough, though. It's also very curious that Seador can use spears. I'm sure the comments section has some strategies for that, or some theories. Let's just check what happens to his stats here. 48, 38, 38. Pretty bad, actually. So that gives him +5 strength. Sounds like a straight upgrade. More damage, more everything. We do have the rare band, which has better item drops. We've got a lot of stuff. I'm not sure if the cursed ring will do anything for us. I'm actually gonna switch the ribbon over to my healer. And I'm probably gonna split. No, I'll leave the sprint ring on Rydia for now. But I will give her the fairy rod because I believe it gives her more intellect. So if we look at her, she's got 68. Switch that up. And it's +2, so you know a little bit more, and a little bit more magic damage. I think the rune staff's probably about as good as we can do. Now we do have some pretty good bows, and I mean that's always an option for Rosa. But I like having the extra spirit more than I like doing damage with her generally. I think the luminous robe was probably the best she'll be able to equip for now. And I might leave the diamond armlet on. Well, the luminous robe resists lightning already, so there's no need to have double lightning resistance. We could put the rare band on somebody, and then at least we have a better rare drop rate. There is a lot of people, but I think that's the party I want. What I should do though is unequip other people. So let's go through the rest of the party quick. So let's throw Edge in, Sid, Yang, Palom, Porum. See how they look for equipment. We're definitely gonna take that Giant's Glove. These can stay, and nobody else can equip that stuff anyway other than the other ninjas. Power armlets aren't bad either, but well, we'll downgrade him to Mithril and take this off, because maybe we'll want it. Chakra Band is pretty good, but I think this is Monk only. Monk or Ninja only, and then Monk only. Pretty sure the Fairy Rod is more intellect than this, and the Black Robe is worse than the Luminous Robe. The Rapid Ring might be worth it though, actually. Just get naked. We can equip them if they, if I ever decide to bring them again anyway. There's no unequip all. That's one of the things they should have in this game is, remember in Final Fantasy VI, there's a person you can talk to on the airship that just unequips everyone not in your party if you want. That's, I don't know why they wouldn't have added something like that to this game. Alright, that's all that. Use Spoony Bard. Okay, so who else do we need? Cecil needs to be unequipped. Edwards, Luca, Ursula, Leonora. I mean, we got a lot of party members to go through. It's got the King's Sword. Probably nobody else can use that anyway. It's terrible. And then all this stuff is pretty bad, so nothing to worry about. We should unequip the level band, because someone might want that. you can keep that. You can keep your stuff. These things they just don't have enough defense and magic defense, even though they have lots of status protection. I don't think they're going to be that good. I guess we have to go through the ninjas in case they have something useful. I might have put like a giant's glove on one of them back in the challenge dungeon. And Carly. And all that's left will be Calcabrina. Hey, everyone gets one last look at your team, just in case you really like these guys. Hey, the treasure hunter. See, you know, there might have been stuff to unequip. Nothing there. Ah, I did have a giant's glove. Sweet. And the gill band. I really doubt that Calcabrina have anything valuable, but we should have a quick look. And nothing. Nope. Didn't think they would. Alright, back to the real party. So glad I showed that all off. I pretty much have to bring Theodore because he's, like, kind of the star of the show, and I have to bring Kane similarly. I could be argued to switch Rydia and Rosa out with somebody. But I'm also gonna... I could be argued not to bring Golbez as well, maybe. I think a lot of it will be determined by bans, which I haven't looked this stuff up yet. But, depending on who has good bans might be more important. I just wanted to talk to him. We're done. Let's go outside. Where are we? We've got stuff for Edge and a couple of the ninjas. Oops. What else do you sell? Spare potions, ethers, remedies, cottages. Alright, a fair bit of stuff. We're on the moon. Uh-oh. I mean, this shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. No problem. I don't even remember what the fairy rod does. Let's see. Confusion! And then the rune staff is silence. That's kind of neat. Ah, these guys are nothing. 30 damage. I was gonna check out what this little thingamajigger here is. Interdimensional elevator is offline. Maybe that's like a shortcut once we start getting into some dungeons or something. We're gonna have to start setting up some auto battle here. Wow, they barely do any damage at all. That's crazy. That's terrible. Alright. Oh, yeah. Let's organize everything. The item list is crazy. Antidotes. Yeah, we got lots of this stuff. Alright, so where are we gonna go? I don't know if this is the same moon. It's probably a different map than the moon we're used to. Might have been smarter to have Rosa and Rydia just defend. Well, you know, now that I think about it, until we really need high damage, maybe I should just equip them with the arrows and whips. Just so they can help out a little bit more. So the elven bow is the best bow we've got. And the angel arrows may be the best arrows. Definitely looks like it. Unless there's an elemental weakness. So that gave you 72 attack. We did pick up that ice whip. I don't think Rydia could use bow and arrow in the original game. Sure. Why not? might help speed up some of these random, just normal random encounters up a little bit. It's kind of eerie here. There's no music. I have to use magic to kill that. I don't feel like it. It's kind of eerie. There's no music on the surface of the moon here. Well, this way was quite the bust. Huh. I don't know why the After Years has sections, such large sections of the game, like cutscenes and map sections, that are just silent. Like, that's weird. Why would they do that? Well, the damage those two can do, the girls, isn't inconsequential. It's just not very much. Well, this has got to be the way to go. See anything in the middle? Probably something in the middle. Also, remember that moon viruses are no joke. Wash your hands. Alright. Okay, this looks like the top floor of the Lunar Subtrain from before. Just want to see if he can kill with one spell. Should be able to. I forgot to, because I unequipped all that stuff from everybody, I forgot that I could equip it back now that we've actually done all that. So, Giant's Gloves. I don't think I'm going to want experience right now. I think Treasure Hunter might just be normal item drop rate. The Giant's Gloves probably way better. Just as a general rule. And the Mystic Veil isn't terrible. So the Sprint Ring I don't think did what I thought it did. It's the Rapid Ring that's probably the one we want. So why don't we put that on the healer? And then Rydia can hold on to the slightly more likely rare items, yeah. Ah, that'll do for now. Giant's Gloves are pretty darn good. We have 3, so... Oh, this actually should be fine. We'll just let Golbez nuke it. Did Rydia try to use her arrows as an item? At least we get lots of experience. So, secret passages. I wonder if we can get some of the ultimate weapons again. Or, well, I know there's ultimate weapons. The question is, are they in the same spot, or, like, how much of a pain is it going to be to find them? Because this was all, like, dragon mail and stuff before, I think. I hate I hate encounters where you have to use magic. I don't like that very much. Like, this is fine. We'll smash these guys up. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, there's a shortcut that just loops around to itself. And I think this path took us originally to one of Edge's best weapons. We'll see what's in here now. Maybe I'll heal up before the fight, at least. Definitely lots of experience to be gotten. Okay, so how's the... healing's pretty good. What do we get? A Genji shield, that's not bad. Who needs it? If it gives magic defense, it gives a little bit. Well, Ceodor's pretty low on all my main lines are pretty low on magic defense, so anything's better than nothing. I think we usually gave the Genji equipment to Edge, because you had crystal stuff for Cecil and Dragoon stuff for Kane, and then Edge ended up with all the Genji armor. It does feel a little weird not having Edge. You know, Ceodor can replace his dad, and Kane is even better than the old Kane. But, I think Golbez is probably an upgrade to Edge. Unless, you know, Edge has better bands and stuff. I know, I've been really lazy with looking up bands. You know. I think the problem for me is it takes a lot of trial and error to get them. Other than that, you just have to look them up. So, like, you know, I could try here. I'm sure Kane and Ceodor have one, right? Like, certain. So there you go, there's one. And I think we saw... We didn't even have to learn this one, it's just an automatic heal between mom and son. But I wouldn't be surprised if she also has one with Kane, for instance. I think that would be very likely. I don't know if it's double healing or not, but we're never going to find out. I'll try to test out some bands while we're doing random encounters. At least we have background music. A decoy? That's disappointing. At least I don't have to look around for small tails anymore. Kane, let's see, who should he have one? Probably just him and Rosa. Yeah, there's one. That's pretty good. I wonder how much MP these actually take up. Cross Slash is 20 each. Divine Heal is 28 each. Yeah, they use up a fair bit. It's like an Ega spell tier. But those are pretty good. I mean, the question is does Golbez have anything with anybody? Or is he kind of like the Magus of the team? I don't know if Rydia would either, like... I've tried all my obvious connections. So I tried attack, let's try like black magic. Well, if we don't let them finish, then we'll just kill it, so let's kill this. It probably would be best just to look them up. Look up a guide, and then you'll find them all. I wouldn't be proud about it, though. Hi, wizards. They're stealing a lot of our MP, and I don't like that. I like how much HP Kane is getting now. Oh, what's this? Well, I was trying to look at the black shards. What are they supposed to be? Broken crystals, I guess? This one always makes you roundabout every time. So... Ceodor, definitely the weakest of the group right now in the front row. got a lot of people that need lots of heavy armor, so... Oh, don't be like that with your multi-attack garbage. We don't appreciate that around here. You know... We can change this in battle. Why don't we do it like... I decided along the road somewhere that I actually quite enjoyed the recovery rod as an item every turn, just to keep people healed up. I thought there was one for Rosa that did that. Yeah. Why don't we just have the two back row girls just constantly healing? What's going on? Maybe I should have healed up before I walked up to the crystal. Here it comes! Somebody we fought before, I guess? Oh, someone we fought before! Baigan. Yeah, Kane should know this fella. Oh, this should be fun. Okay, well, let's get to it. Let's get to work. We are a little bit low on HP, so I'll have really do a little bit of heals. I do realize that her summon will be a little bit weaker with that equipped, but... I have a feeling this thing's gonna be really weak, actually. We'll go with the double slow. I'm pretty sure that does work. Yeah, he doesn't hit very hard. So we don't have Leviathan, Ashura, or Bahamut yet. Paralyze my mom? That's not very nice at all. Yeah, Kane gets so much better spells than Cecil ever did. I know you're supposed to kill the body. The arms will probably regenerate. I just wanted to, show it off. Die, Baigan. That's pretty good damage. Yeah, and then he counters with Reflect. I do remember that much. Well, let's start beating up on the body. Oh, I forgot to haste up one more person. Sorry, Golbez. Now, if you're planning on a pure physical battle, you could also berserk some of your characters. Let's see what Odin looks like. Please, why I still have life? Was I supposed to stop attacking him? Because it's too late for that. Winfrey's got a message for us. Does nothing. It's the auto kill, but doesn't work on bosses. That's why I never use Odin normally. Never got a chance to check that out. Oh, it's just a single target heal. Okay. Not bad though. Have I tried Chocobo yet? I get the feeling this one heals about as much as a Cura, for free. Maybe just a normal Cura, I don't know. Yeah! Take that. It still lives. I wonder what he was referring to. Hey, break! I've heard good things about that. Which is unusual, because I normally would never use a spell like that. Well, I'm not sure exactly why the crystals are reanimating bosses from our past, but that's what they're doing. Oh, hey! Random characters come in for cutscenes. Has anyone tried casting Asuna on him? Or just smacking him? From someone else. Who knows? Just because Cecil and Rosa were amazing heroes, they may have been terrible parents. We don't know. Alright. Oh, Twin Rush. I assume that's Theodore and Ursula if you want to bring the kids. It may be like a lot of the younger generation have bands with each other. That would kind of make sense. It's kind of fun. It's fairly cheap, but... Alright, well, I think this is a good spot to wrap the episode up, if I could speak. I just want to have a quick look around, but, you know, it's my bad. Just let me go. Alright, let's just save it. Actually, I know what I want to check out. I want to save it, and then I want to see if that elevator will take me back up and back down. Alright, so we can go back to the Lunar Whale, we can change our party at every floor. Alright, I think I know how this is going to work. We're going to do a floor or two of the dungeon, fight a boss, get a save point, and another update point to the elevator, and we're just going to keep working our way down through the final dungeon. Huzzah! Alright, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you back for more of the final dungeon next time. Have a great day.